All right, everybody, welcome back to Random Recess. It's Chris in a bed here, and we're back in Austin.
Yep, we're back in Austin. We just got back from a trip to Denver, Colorado, our first time ever. We went out to visit some of our best friends, Pajita and Trevor, who you'll see in the vlogs. So for this first installment, we actually just did a little city tour. We walked around, we saw downtown Denver, and we actually ate lunch at a wonderful restaurant called Cholon.
We also walked around Union Station and walked around downtown.
The first day in Denver was more of a city day. Yeah, we had a great time in Denver. We hope you enjoy the content. We enjoyed making it. It was an awesome trip with some great friends, and we hope to go back soon.
All right, just like that, we're going to take you to Denver.
All right.
Chris, what do you think?
This is really pretty. I really like Denver a lot. Austin feels like much more of like a big city because it has like skyscrapers everywhere and everything's so close together. Denver just feels a little more spread out. You have a lot more low-rise buildings. It feels kind of just like a smaller city. It's nice. It's a good vibe.
All right, we're here at Cholon, and I ordered the sukawari, which is gin, fresh watermelon citrus, and Thai basil. It's really refreshing. You don't really get too much of the watermelon, but yeah, it's really refreshing. So it's a hint of watermelon. You really taste the basil, but it's not overwhelming. Basil in drinks, just like with mint, can be overpowering, but it's just real subtle. But yeah, this is a refreshing drink on a kind of warm summer day here in Denver. So I highly recommend this if you're looking for a nice beverage.
So here at Cholon, they're kind of a fusion restaurant. It's a take on traditional Asian dishes that have a little bit of a traditional flair to them. So for instance, one of the appetizers we ordered was a soup dumpling, but it's filled with French onion soup and Gruyere cheese. So that kind of gives you an idea of the little spin that they put on things. And as for the appetizers, we ordered like the whole menu, but that's totally fine. Perfect, enough to share with the table. We got the French onion soup dumplings, which we read a lot about. Said that you had to order them, so we'll see how those go. We got some General Cho's soup dumplings as well, scallion pancakes, and then Wagyu beef kebab skewers. So all of those are coming out, and we'll let you know how they are. Right now, we got the first round of soup dumplings. And we're going to try them and let you know how they are. All right. We were warned that these were boiling lava hot, so we'll see. All right. Oh my God, those are so good. Holy crap. Yeah, very flavorful. It explodes in your mouth. Yeah, super savory. These are hand-pleated dumplings, so you can really tell that they're handmade. The soup inside is delicious. And you get the cheese as well. Really well balanced. You wouldn't think that those flavors would go together, but it really does work. It's awesome. It's a super savory dumpling.
The French onion soup dumpling is so good. Like Chris said, it explodes in your mouth. It reminds me of that flavor. I mean, if you've had French onion soup, you know what the flavor is, but it tastes like French onion dip, almost because that's French onion. But yeah, it explodes in your mouth. You really do need to wait because there's hot soup inside. But yeah, the texture of the dumpling is perfect. Like, it's pillowy, it's soft, it has the right amount of chew. And that French onion flavor with the cheese just really comes out. And it's something that we might need to order more of it. Like, it's definitely something that it's easy to eat and enough to share for the whole table.
So we're at Cholon, and everything has been incredibly flavorful. Really, really good mix of Asian fusion dishes. This drink I had, it's gone. Clearly, it was delicious. Sukawari. Really tasty. And then my favorite food item so far has been the soup dumplings, the General Cho soup dumplings. They're so savory, but just, I don't know, they were just like, there's a lot of umami going on in there, and the dumpling texture was just on point. Really, you could tell they're made fresh, like, every day. And then my miso salmon was perfectly cooked. I had my 11-month-old even try it, and she approves. And the bok choy was really nice and crunchy. Lots of good flavor there. So really, really awesome so far.
All right, so we also got the, what was it, the Malaysian stir-fried noodles? Malaysian stir-fried noodles, kind of reminiscent of a Pat CU. Had a good heat to it, actually, and there were like little shrimps and chicken in it, lots of bean sprouts, but the noodles were very tender. And like I said, it was a little spice, not too much. Wasn't overpowering the dish, but just enough to let you know that it was there. I thought the noodles were fantastic. We also got, speaking of spice, we also got the Wagyu beef skewers. And yeah, the sauce that was on there actually had a significant amount of heat. Like, they were spicy. I'm like sweating a little bit from them, but they were delicious. Really, really tender. The Wagyu was perfectly cooked. But yeah, like if you don't like heat or if you don't like spicy things, maybe skip those. Because they are pretty spicy. But overall, everything here has been really, really good. We also got the scallion pancakes, which were okay. I mean, not really what I was expecting. They were kind of more of like a puff pastry with scallion flavor. And, you know, they were decent, but probably my least favorite thing that we've had here so far.
All right, at Cholon, you got to get the Vietnamese 5-spice donuts. It comes with Vietnamese ice cream and some sort of like dulce de leche, caramel. So many different textures. You've got the fluffy, crunchy, delicious donut, which is kind of like a beignet. You've got the ice cream, and then not to mention the the crunch element and that caramel sauce. So this is a repeat for Chris and I. If we come back, we're gonna be dreaming about these donuts. They're that good.
They were so good. He's not lying. They're amazing. If you come to Cholon, get the dumplings and get the donuts, and you'll be set. Those donuts were phenomenal. They were so good.
All right, we just finished lunch at Cholon. We're walking around downtown Denver, just kind of seeing the sights. We've never been here before, so I'll take you along and show you what we find.
All right, so we're here at Dairy Block, which is like this really cool, almost like a little alley. It's like a micro district, I guess they call it. It's a bunch of little like cool shops and things just kind of hidden between these two buildings. This is really neat. Let's go check it out. Cool, so you crank this and it like lights up and plays music. Random. All right, so we're actually here inside Milk Market, which is actually kind of like a food hall that's part of a hotel here in Dairy Square, and it is actually really cool. So we're noticing a common theme. There's a lot of food halls here in Denver, which makes sense, right? When it gets cold, everybody wants to come inside and hang out and have a drink and eat. So there's a lot of different cool like little bars and restaurants within this market. So we decided to get a crepe from a crepe stand. We got the campfire s'mores crepe, and we'll let you know how it is here in a little bit. But yeah, this is really, really cool. Definitely a ton to see here in Denver.
All right, digging into the campfire s'mores crepe here at Cornicello Crepes and Gelato. Oh my God. When we ordered it, they recommended, because it can be a little dry because of the graham cracker inside, to get some whipped cream. So we said, of course, whatever would be best. But I mean, what's not to love? You got the crepe, you've got graham crackers, you've got, you know, mini marshmallows, chocolate chips, chocolate sauce, whipped cream. Wow. I didn't have a lot of s'mores growing up, so whenever I can, especially in the summer, I mean, what's better than s'mores in the summer? It's like perfect. This tastes just like a campfire s'more. It is so good. All right, Chris, as an Eagle Scout, you've had a lot of s'mores growing up, so you will be our true test here.
Really messy, but okay. You're right. It tastes exactly like a s'more. What I like about it is you have the crunchy graham crackers in there to kind of give you that textural balance between the really soft, like normally s'mores are just soft, when you get like some more flavored things, and crepes in general too are just soft. Because the crepe dough is soft, the marshmallows in here are soft, chocolate is soft. So it's nice to have that crunch, but flavor-wise, it tastes like you're eating a campfire s'more. It is so good.
All right, y'all, that s'mores crepe, campfire s'mores crepe, deserves a like and subscribe, right? Hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already. That was so good. All right, now we're heading over to Union Station. Hopefully we can get something to drink. It is a little warm here in Denver, but still not as hot and disgusting as Austin, Texas. So we'll take it, it's a win. Comment down below, what do you like to do when you visit a new city? Chris and I love to try out some new eats, things that we can't find at home, and you know, just really explore and look at the architecture, walk downtown. All right, Union Station is absolutely beautiful.
I didn't bring my bathing suit to run through the fountains, even though I really want to right now because it's a little hot.
Normally not a beer drinker, but it's really hot, and there's something about when you're hot on a hot day and just a nice cold glass of beer. I got the Pilsner from Prost Brewery. It's a local Denver, Colorado brewing company here at Union Station. Decided to stick with local. I think all their beers that are on tap are local, at least here within Colorado. So let's give it a shot. Oh my God. Yeah, that is fresh.
Shit, that is fresh.
It's not really bitter. If you don't like beer, like, again, it's not something that's my go-to, especially on a hot day. It just hits different. So, cheers.
This bar is really nice. Actually, like you can tell that they like did a lot of work in here to renovate it, to make it. It's like really, really nice in here. Like you have the big chandeliers from the ceiling, like the big open windows, kind of reminiscent of Grand Central Station in New York. And there's a ton of like really cool like restaurants and bars in here. There's ice cream shops, there's delis, there's obviously the big terminal bar that takes up like the whole middle of the station. There's also like other restaurants like Hop Dotty, and there's a Snooze AM eatery attached to it as well. But you know, pretty cool place to come hang out even if you don't have a train to catch.
Well, we have both of those in Austin, right? Like, we're not going to try those.
We're not going to try Snooze or Hop Dotty, right? We have those in Austin, but the terminal bar is really cool. So if you're looking for a place to come grab a brew here in Denver, just chill out, enjoy some history, come check out Union Station.
All right, Chris and I chilled out, had some beers. Now we're heading over to Reynard Social. I think that's right.
That's right. Yep.
All right, so it's located on the 6th floor of a hotel, and apparently it's got really cool views of the city, so we're gonna go see what that's about.
Another thing about Denver that I've noticed is they like to shorten everything. Kind of like in Austin, we have, you know, SoCo for South Congress. We're right now in Lodo, lower downtown, the district of Denver. But they have Low High, which is like the lower Highland district, and a bunch of others. So just know that everything's abbreviated when you come here.
All right, those of you that have seen the Substitute Teacher Key and Peele skit, let me ask you this. When you see this, what's the first thing that you think of? First thing that pops in your mind?
Where is Balaka at? My name's Blake.
All right, y'all, someone recently corrected me here in Denver. I say Colorado. Someone said it's Colorado. Which one is it? Comment down below.
More.
Are they open? All right, they're not open, but that's okay. We'll come back another time. Next time we're in Denver, maybe. But they open at 5 p.m. FYI. All right, y'all, we've had a great day here in Denver. We just wanted to walk around the city. Lunch was amazing.
So good.
Yeah,
we're so full.
We definitely want to come back. Had lunch with our friends who we haven't seen in a while since the cruise. If you haven't watched those videos, we'll link them here.
That's right. No, we really appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. That really helps us out. This was just kind of a little preliminary tour around the city, and tomorrow, hopefully, maybe we'll go see some nature and drive into the mountains. And then Sunday, we're going to go to Red Rocks because we have a concert to see, which is super exciting. We've never been there before.
Your best way to keep up with us is on social media. We're on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and of course, subscribing here to this channel so you don't miss out on any recess. And until next time,
We'll see you guys on the next recess.